So, hey, hi, he, good evening. I know you've been waiting hours. You've been waiting for an afternoon recording. I needed a rest, but not to sleep. I've had a big, strong coffee just to do this. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, representing you guys as DLG Reppin, my channel. Dele, London, Guna, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. Right, before I get started on the headline and in this content, please smash the thumbs up like button for me. Do so, yeah? I'd really appreciate it. For those of you who are watching for the first time, do so. Make sure you share this channel for me virally, especially around the planet. Definitely could do more followers, yeah? Share this channel. Make sure you share it left, right and centre. Make sure your friends and your relatives get this, yeah? Send your positive feedback in my comment section below by flooding it with your thoughts. I want it flooded with your opinions, etc. And left, right and centre, subscribe to DLG Reppin. Make sure you do subscribe, please, yeah? Smash the subscribe button for me, left, right and centre, like no other tomorrow. And if you're doing that, yeah, and I see your name coming on my notice, I'll shout you out, yeah, in the next recording. It could be this recording that you subscribe to my channel, yeah? Viewers, encourage your friends and your family to do so, and I'll keep the content flowing. Otherwise, let's get to the headlines. Carlo Ancelotti has now left Everton to become Real Madrid head coach for the second time in his managerial career. Wow, I'll be getting into that. Ruben Dias, Kevin De Bruyne and Harry Kane are among those that are contesting for the Premier League Player of the Season. And I've got Tuesday's transfer talk, known as the Gossip Column, all in the BBC Interactive. But let's start off with Carlo Ancelotti, as the head title says, yeah, written in yellow. Ancelotti leaves Everton for Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti has left Everton to become head coach of Real Madrid for a second time. The 61-year-old Italian, who managed Real Madrid for 2 years between 2013 and 2015, has left Everton after 18 months in charge at Goodison Park. He succeeds Zinedine Zidane at Real, and the move leaves Everton searching for a sixth manager in 5 years. Sixth management in 5 years. Damning. That is staggering for me. Really, really staggering. To think a club the size of Everton will be a complete attractive job for a youngish, more middle-aged management there. There is managers out there. I mean, for me, I'll take him out. I'll take this guy at Arsenal because I think he is a quality manager. Nuno Espirito Santo. Given the money that Everton have compared to Wolverhampton Wanderers, with the greatest respect, I think that job will appeal to him. But I'm hearing talks from Sky Sports News that he is in talks with Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace fans, I don't want to upset you this evening, believe me. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know who Everton wants, but I'm going to ask you Everton fans, who would you like to see take over the hot seat from Carlo Ancelotti? Drop it in the comment section below. Give me some names. Give me some thoughts. I'm here to talk, yeah? Anyway, reading on. Ancelotti has signed a 3-year deal at Real and said the move represented an unexpected opportunity. Well, he had them top of the league the beginning of the season, then competing for a possible top 4, then top 6, and they ended up 10th. And I think he owed them at least another season, but he said, in his own words, it was an unexpected opportunity. Now, they've moved in for him quickly after Zinedine Zidane resigned from Real Madrid for the second time in his coaching career. But yet, Ancelotti goes back to Real Madrid. I mean, if there's any Real Madrid fans out there, are you happily satisfied with let me rephrase that. Are you happily satisfied with the appointment of Carlo Ancelotti? Real Madrid fans, if you're out there, smash it in the comment section below. Let's hear your opinions, your thoughts. Anyway, moving on to the next headline, and I've got here three individual Premier League footballers who have been sensational all season. They go by the name of Ruben Dias, Kevin De Bruyne and Harry Kane. And it says here, Dias, De Bruyne and Kane on award shortlist for Premier League Player of the Season. Right, let's get to the head title here, which is written in yellow. Manchester City's title winners, Kevin De Bruyne and Ruben Dias, are among those nominated for the Premier League's Player of the Season award. Tottenham's Golden Boot winner, Harry Kane, is also included, as is Manchester United Bruno Fernandes and Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah. Chelsea's Mason Mount, West Ham's Thomas Souček and Aston Villa's Jack Grealish complete the nominees. Pep Guardiola is in contention for the Manager Award following City's success. Okay, so I look forward to the announcement. I don't know when it is, but viewers, you can leave it in the comment section below. But I'll tell you what, these individuals, they're there for a reason. Some of the names that I've called out, Mohamed Salah, I just called Bruno Fernandes, of course. Pep Guardiola is definitely favourite to win Manager of the Year award for the Premier League. And I can't say any more than that. Right, let's turn to the gossip column here. And there must be some, page, well, it's quite a long page. I'll get through it this time. Manchester United think signing Juventus and Portugal forward Cristiano Ronaldo is a general possibility this summer. He ain't going to be the same footballer as he was in his first spell. I can guarantee that. He's lost a yard of pace. He may be good in the air, and that's something wonderful. But his movement is still there. But the only thing that he's going to be lacking is his pace. He's got the physical body strength to cope. Other than that, his lack of pace will show in the Premier League. Does he want to go back to Manchester United? Well, this is a story written by The Express. Manchester City could look to sell England winger Raheem Sterling, France left-back Benjamin Mendy and Spain centre-back Aymeric Laporte to fund moves for Tottenham and England striker Harry Kane and Aston Villa and England's 25-year-old midfielder Jack Grealish. Wow. Jack Grealish as a replacement for Sterling, and Harry Kane would be the ideal suitable replacement for Aguero. I mean, Harry Kane at Man City at 27 years of age. That's so fitting. The potential return of Paris Saint-Germain manager Mauricio Pochettino would not be enough to persuade Kane to stay at Tottenham. Well, Harry Kane's made it clear. Yeah, he wants to win things. He said that he doesn't want to look back at his career with regrets. Regret not moving to a big club. Or if not 2 big clubs, 3 big clubs. Let's be real here. He is 27 and he's hungry for success. He's done more than his part at Tottenham by scoring the goals and putting in assists this season, as many as I've ever seen him do in his luxurious Tottenham career. Pochettino wants to return to Spurs, but PSG have triggered an extension in his deal in an attempt to keep him. Manchester City could offer at least one player as part of a deal for Kane, with Spurs keen on Brazil striker Gabriel Jesus and Netherlands defender Nathan Ake. Tell you what, with Jesus, I don't see enough in him as a Premier League striker. With Nathan Ake, I have seen more than enough in his Bournemouth days. A very good defender, very robust, and yeah, this is a guy that defends with his heart on his. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Nathan Ake. It's a shame that he's not getting into the first team. He's not getting first team opportunities at Manchester City since he arrived. Will they count their losses on him? Time will tell. Because this transfer window is going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, or the greatest in history. Manchester United are also interested in Kane and Grealish, while the two clubs are also set to compete for West Ham United and England's 22-year-old central midfielder, Declan Rice. Everton manager Carlo Ancelotti is the candidate for Real Madrid, as I've just already explained and read that Ancelotti has been announced as Real Madrid head coach on a 3-year deal. I mean, that's a staggering. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought he was really settled with Everton and the project that he had, but, well, Real Madrid was an unexpected opportunity, and it's an unexpected opportunity that he wouldn't turn down. Chelsea and AC Milan have reached an agreement to sign England defender Fikayo Tomori on a permanent basis after a successful loan spell last season. Sport Witnesses covered this. Winning the Champions League for Chelsea triggered an automatic extension clause in manager Thomas Tuchel's contract. The Athletic subscription required here. Someone's putting their story there. Leicester City lead the race to sign Celtic's French striker Odsonne Edouard. Well, Football Insider. I mean, this could develop into a true story, because as an Arsenal fan, we could do with a new striker. Lacazette's 30, Aubameyang 30, 31, 30, going on 32. Following Balogun is for tomorrow, if I'm being honest with myself. Although he's got a lot of potential, but for me, it's more potential than the talent that we see. So for me, I can do with another striker. Eddie Nketiah can go. 10, 15 million, we're going to have to accept that. That's what his valuation is at. Agent fee, well, he won't get much. That's Eddie Nketiah we're talking about here. Anyway, reading on, Newcastle United are keen on loan moves for Chelsea's England forward Tammy Abraham and Scotland midfielder Billy Gilmour. I'll tell you what, Abraham and Gilmour at Newcastle, I'll tell you, if Abraham hits the ground running at Newcastle and he's successful in his performance and the goals that go with his performance, then he would have to consider a permanent move to Newcastle United. And I'll tell you what, before you know it, the Newcastle United fans will fall in love with him, just like they did with Shearer, Andy Cole, Les Ferdinand, and to name a few, even to an extent, Papis Cisse. Newcastle United fans, you can have your say in the comment section below. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp is planning up to 9 players leaving Anfield this summer, including 29-year-old Switzerland midfielder Xherdan Shaqiri and Belgian striker Divock Origi. I would vouch for those two to actually make moves. Where Origi and Shaqiri will end up, it's beyond me at the moment. I don't have quite a rough idea yet, but, you know, I'm sure Jurgen Klopp's got plans. Hence the reason why it's been reported that he's announcing that 9 players could leave. This is written by the Star, by the way. Barcelona have proposed that Brazil midfielder Philippe Coutinho returns to Liverpool to cover the remaining fees they owe the Merseyside club from his 2018 transfer, AS in Spanish. Chelsea and Manchester United are both willing to meet Real Madrid's 70 million asking price for 28-year-old France defender Rafael Varane, and both will double his salary. Well, this is written by Defensa Central in Spanish. And I've heard some other stories that Rafa Varane has turned down Manchester United. How true that is, again, that's over my mind. Real Madrid's Belgian winger Eden Hazard has ruled out a return to the Premier League this summer. Here's one for Germany, and it's Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich and Poland striker Lewandowski has refused to rule out a move amid interest from Chelsea, Barcelona and Real Madrid. He can go in and do a job. For some reason, I regard him as maybe the best number 9 striker in the world. But then again, Mbappe could have a say on that. Only Mbappe can come into that conversation. AC Milan want to sign Chelsea and France striker Olivier Giroud when his contract expires at the end of June, according to Goal. Well, Olivier first burst into the scene when he was signed from Montpellier for Arsenal, and you know he had a spell where he didn't score in so many games, which stretches back some months. But for me, he has always been a pivotal part of a manager's plan, whether playing under Deschamps for France, playing for Chelsea under a couple of managers. But, you know, AC Milan now. I mean, Giroud will probably have to sit down and think about where his future is. I mean, there's his agent fee got to be covered. He's got to make sure his family are settled. So it's, you know, there's a lot of thinking for Giroud there. AC Milan. Everton are keen on the signing of former Chelsea winger Pedro from Roma, Calcio Mercato. Right, Arsenal and France midfielder Matteo Guendouzi is open to joining Ligue 1 side Marseille. The two clubs can agree a fee. Equipped via Mirror. I wonder what Fabrizio Romano has said about the Arsenal transfer plan, or certain players been linked with Arsenal, and certain players that we will realistically sign, and the ones that we want to actually realistically sell. Time will tell. Southampton and Celtic are both interested in Newcastle goalkeeper Freddie Woodman. Now, I heard a lot about him, but time will tell how talented and consistent he will be. Sporting could also sign Manchester City and Venezuelan midfielder Yanga Herrera, who spent last season on loan at La Liga side Granada, a bola in Portuguese. Right, the agent of Inter Milan and Morocco defender Achraf Hakimi and Argentina striker Lautaro Martinez has said all players have a price. Of course, I can't disagree there, with the talk of the Italian champions needing to cut their budget. Well, this shows what the pandemic has done to a number of places of work. Let's be real. You know, not just football clubs, all over the world. Anyway, this is the end of this video recording now, coming close to it. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'd like to thank you once again for listening. Thank you once again for tuning in. Thank you once again for watching, as you always do. And speaking of always, saving the best to last, a little drum roll maybe. Thank you for putting up with me. Appreciate the love. And peace, love and bless again. Remember, I'll be trying my best to push forward for my DLG Reppin's daily transfer, my own version of it. And I'll be giving you my realistic opinions on individual Arsenal players and individual signings who are met with a realistic aim of signing them, a realistic possibility of signing them. Plus, I think that's all I've got to say, actually. Not what I'm saying plus. Anyway, be good to yourselves, be good to your friends, be good to your family. Take care and stay safe. And once again, good night. Or is it good morning or good afternoon? Enjoy your day if it is one of the two. But it's good evening to you guys in London, England. If you're in bed early, rest well. And just remember, be nice.